Surprise! Yeah, I'm back live tonight because too many things happening today. I don't know if you follow around the NHL, everybody, but this is amazing. It's a crazy day. Since like 1 o'clock, I'm on my computer, make all the graphics. If you follow the NHL, if you are subscribed on the Facebook page under the Hockey Nation live show, guys, you're going to see all the news minute by minute. We are on the point on this part. We talk about everything happening. First of all, if you don't know, it was the deadline. Everything was freezing at 3 p.m. today. The waiving freezing and also the trade and the signature. And at 5 o'clock tonight, every team is going to be submit their protection list at 5 o'clock to the NHL and NHLPA. So tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, the NHL going to expose or going to show everybody who are the players. And then after that, the Seattle Kraken is going to pick between all the players for Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. We're going to be live. Tomorrow night, guys, we're going to start our first mock draft. Seattle Kraken at 9 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow night. I'll be live with you guys talking about that. But the reason I'm coming here is because you have too many things to talk about. And the biggest news is about Carey Price. I don't know if you heard about that one over there, but Carey Price, guys, let me driving here. Sorry about that. Carey Price, yes. The Montreal Canadiens did not protect Carey Price. Carey Price accept to turn on his NMC and no move close, and is available for the Seattle Kraken. They protect Jake Allen. So this is the biggest news of the day. The Montreal Canadiens decide to let it go, Carey Price, and offer him on the plate for the Seattle Kraken if they want him or not. That would be really, really interesting. And that's what we're going to talk about this at the beginning of the show tonight. And then after that, we're going to talk about everything's going to happen about this. We're going to sharing your comments, everything like that. And like we do at the normal show, we welcome everybody. So let's start in right away right now with Mr. Eagle Fink. Welcome back, buddy. Absolutely right. Welcome back directly from Nevada. Bergie, you're absolutely right. Too many news. I'm worried. I have to go. I have to come here. Since 8 o'clock, I said, do I do it? Do I don't do it? Do I do it? I just make a video about the trade, and I say, you know what? Let's jump in on that. Two big news with Carey Price. So welcome back, Adam Berger. Price waived himself into the expansion draft that would draft him because the Price Eagle, you're absolutely right. Price is about to become a Kraken. I'm going to talk about this in the next couple of minutes. The guys got two new players. We're going to talk about this also. There are two big players the Kraken can pick up. One from the Blues and the other one from the Montreal Canadiens. You're looking great. Thank you so much. Price going to get lots of money. Going to get a lot of money. Carey Price show. I know he was going to have the price you broke. Azur, welcome aboard. Hopefully you're going to subscribe to the show. I believe it's the first time aboard. Thanks to join us. Hopefully you're going to subscribe. Price, please don't go to Seattle. Follow the corner. Welcome back, buddy. Always a pleasure to have you aboard. He's already waived. He's no close. You review the big trade. Yes, sir. We're going to go to each one of you guys. About that, I forgot his name. No. Yep. Kraken first pick. I tried to follow each one of you guys. That's amazing. Last and main 10.5 million gone. Hello, coach. How are you tonight? Mr. Bud the Monkey back in the house tonight. I like Price. I make it. Please, Eagle to Montreal. We're going to go to Montreal. Yes, I'm sub. Thank you so much, Izer. And here we go. So welcome, everybody. Thanks to be a part of the show. I don't know how many people are going to be here. The only thing I'm looking for, guys, is the quality of exchange between you and me. And we're going to talk about each one of you about hockey for the trade, everything like that. But first, don't forget, please, to give a great likes donation. That's only the donation we're looking for. Click on the likes and make this something special. I'm going to jump in right away about Carey Price. Listen, guys, Carey Price don't go nowhere. He does not go nowhere, Carey Price. He's going to be with Montreal Canadiens next week, everything like that. And why you said that, Coach? Because he's going to have a sign-up bonus of $11 million, guys, in September. So I don't see Seattle Kraken open up a contract with a goaltender at 25 years at $25 million for the remaining of his 5 years, and he's already at 33, 34 years old. And I don't see they're going to get him right away in September, $11 million. So, in my book, he does not know, he don't go nowhere. This is another great move of Mike Bergevin. He's not the only one. He does the same thing with Tarasenko. He does the same thing with Adam Enrique. And we get a couple of more news during the day where they open up no close for some players. So that's happening about that one over there. I just want to mention about this. I don't know what you're feeling about that. About this one, we're going to jump on that one very soon. About that one very soon. Congrats to first. Thank you so much. Appreciate a lot. It's you're part of the family. Thanks to join us tonight. So far would be amazing. Yes, I would be like a big $18 million at the beginning. That'd be good. Price together is not gonna happen too much, and this guy exactly. I agree with you. He is shaking some season. Salut, Coach Reggie, directly from BC. Welcome, buddy. We miss you, buddy. We miss you a lot. Hopefully, you're doing well. We just want to remind you, everybody, don't forget, guys, we have a show every night at 9 o'clock p.m. I don't know if you know that. I tried to figure out if it's there or not. He's not here right now, but it's called the Power Play Show with Coach Frenchy. Sunday to Saturday to Friday night, 9 o'clock. Now we start Eastern time. We have a show with that. So I just want to mention about that. So if you can join us every night, we're going to have to be a Club Pee Wee without Price. Not really. We're going to have a Jake Allen and this one. And I think the worst case, right? The worst case. This year, I have a lot of great goaltender on the UFA. Secondly, that we gave $11 million to Montreal to negotiate contract with UFA. Do you want Carey Price, or would you like to get Philip Crowberg, Doug Hamilton, Lester Gog, and your team? With no Carey Price, Philip Dano, and Weber, that's where you have a chance to get those three players. So, I'm telling you right now, if they put Carey Price, because he has Mike Bergevin a plan B behind that. He did not just expose him. He's already talked with Ron Francis, and he really something's going to happening the next 24 hours until Wednesday, everything like that. Do not be worried about that one over there. I can promise you about that one over there. I'll be honest with you, Eagle. That would be the same thing. I don't think so. Tarasenko is going to be with the Seattle. That's another way where they have something behind everything. I don't think so. They let it go. Tarasenko over there. If it's the case, I'll be really shocked. What do you think about the Ren Illustrate? Yeah, we wanted to get there in a few seconds, buddy. Okay, will be there. But thank you so much. Yes, you're right. Gregan could use his leadership. Yes, of course. I would take him. It's because the problem you get is you spend $25 million, and everybody in Montreal, everybody said it's too much to pay a goaltender $10 million. And for have him now for 45 games per year at $10 million, you better to have maybe a less great goaltender. And you can see those goaltender now, they are paid at $6 million, $7 million, $8 million. The biggest number 2 goaltender is Burbuski at $10 million. Everybody in Panthers want to trade him now. Too much money. Vasilevsky is the only one at 9.5, and then you drop at 8 and 7 and 6. I think you can get. I don't say I don't want Price is leaving. I just try to compare everything like that. I just want to mention about that one there. But listen, we have a lot of work to do. I will try to go on everything. We're going to Gen 1. Like I just make a video about the trade between the Philadelphia, Nashville, and the Vegas. It's happening afternoon. Just make the video so you can jump in on the video after this live show. You can watching this. You can tell me your comments about that. But Philadelphia got Ryan Ellis from the Nashville Predators, and return they send Philip Myers and Nolan Patrick for Nashville. And Nolan Patrick is just fly to Nashville to go straight to Vegas. He never stopped. He just waved to everybody. And then he goes straight to Vegas because Vegas trade got Nolan Patrick and returned they send Cody Glass. So this is a big trade for each team and everything like that. And the reason why this happening, but first let's start with Nashville. That's opened up them to protect another players as a defenseman. That's the first thing. The second thing is the Flyers right now, they get an amazing, great RD. He's 31 years old. He's 10 years in NHL. You're going to see his record next right here, right? You can see he have 552 point game, 270 point, great on offensive, great on defensive PK. You can see his WAR over there. So there's a great pick for Flyers. Now, in return, they lose the RD Myers. Myers struggled a lot this year. They really, really struggled compared to the year before that. So Nashville get Myers. They get also Nolan Patrick. And then they send to Cody Glass. Why? Because when you trade with Vegas, every player involved with a trade are exempt of the protection list. So Cody Glass, Nolan Patrick don't have to be right now on the protection list. Anyway, Vegas, they have no protection list anyway. So Nashville save right now 2 spots, open up for maybe for Vabro, and they open up another forward for them. So good pick for everybody. Now, for Cody Glass and Nolan Patrick, it's all about the injuries. We know they got hurt, sent down in NHL. Patrick is the second overall pick in 2017. Cody Glass was the overall number 6 for the Vegas Golden Knight. You have 24 point, I believe, in NHL. And then Patrick last season played 52 game. Patrick last season, it was pretty good for the number about that. And 197 game in NHL. Patrick have only 70 point, 30 goal, and 40 assists about that one. I'm going to get your comments right there. Which you think is going to be better? No, let me get it. I'll be honest with you, for Fallon, for that one, I have right now thinking Cody Glass going to have a better chance to produce better. That's what I'm thinking about this. Don't worry about that. Everything will be good. Don't worry about that. Who do you think take LSA? Who do you think takes LSA? I don't know, to be honest with you, yet. Ozzy is the captain over there, right? I don't know. Is it Ekholm has the A right now? If it's not Ekholm, I think Ekholm is going to get it if it's the case. Who do you think Montreal draft? Jake Engels? I don't know. I don't think so. They should look about him because you have to give assets. And Montreal asset better to keep them. It would be better to go on the UFA to get someone with nothing to give in return. I think that would be better, smart to do this. William, welcome aboard. Thanks to be here. Thanks to be here. Oh, Mr. Ezebzuel won. Welcome aboard. I can see Alec been signed by the Kraken on the cheap as the backup. We know the rumor is confirmed. I can give it to you. This one, if I get hit right now, has so many news. The Seattle Kraken are signed already as a UFA Chris Traeger, a goaltender for the Florida Panthers. So they're going to be one of the two over there. The second one, they're not sure yet what is going to be the backup, but they have a lot of offering over there. I think Talbot, it could be over there. I think they're going to get Alak, he's a UFA. They have also maybe Kahonen over there. They have a lot of opportunity for them, for the Kraken. So I'm not too worried about that one over there for sure, about that one. Colin, do you think Seattle could afford Carey Price who will lose in Weber we won't make the playoff? I don't think so because if you said only this, Montreal is going to bet $30 million to spend for UFA. So they're going to pick up some players. I don't think so. A 99.9, the Seattle not going to get Carey Price, Colette. But at the end of the day, I think at this age, if you talk about that, where is the list? So the list of all the teams going to be exposed and announced tomorrow morning between 10 and 12. I'm going to make a video right away on the Light Hockey Nation Live show to show to you guys all the players, everything like that. I make a video today about my protection list. I said Jake Allen is going to be picked by the Kraken, so my video is already messed up. That's what it's about prediction. You never know what could happen about that one over there. And Jake Allen as a starter, I don't think so. I think it's going to be a 50-50, but you can know. Maybe we're going to get Frederik Anderson. Maybe it's going to be Philip Gruber. You have so many goaltenders as a UFA right now. I'm not going to be too much worried until we see if Carey Price leave or not. So after that, you're going to see what happened about that. My phone's not working, so I'll be in the live stream tonight. Not a problem, but I have a great night. The Canadiens will draft and the 11th choice. No, they draft 30 this season for the draft. First round pick will be 30 because they lost in the finals Stanley Cup. Is traders confirmed? Yes, sir. It's confirmed. And I was the one to report very earlier today about that one over there. I have somewhere this news, but I have so many news, guys. It's crazy about that one over there. But that's confirmed about that one over there. So that was the trade between Ellis. We talk about Myers. His graphic is 44% right there. And if you talk about Patrick, it's very low. I have 22, and then Cody Glass is at 7%. All those, the last two players did not play very well about that one there. We're going to go through everything. If you don't mind to click on the like, that'd be awesome. And also, if you don't mind to have any question you want that can helping you, I will do my best to give you that question. I would like to see Price move on. He's had some great year for us, but the last few years he's been injury or quit. Canucks would be a great team for him. Here's the case, the situation, guys. The only team he can go right now is the Kraken. One, he's not picked by Seattle. You have a rules inside the NHLPA, and the rule is as a player with an NMC or an NMC is a no-move clause, all right? And one after the expansion draft is coming back with the original team, and the clause is still over. So he cannot be traded without his consentment about that. So he cannot be traded anywhere after that. At least he's accept that trade. I don't see Montreal's going to trade this Carey Price. The only way and the agreement they have is to give a chance to save Jake Allen out of the protection list. That's the only thing. They don't looking to trade Carey Price. They don't want to trade Carey Price. It's just give them a chance to have Jake Allen as the backup number 2 over there. Patrick is outside the GM in Vegas. Yes, so that's Brent McRaymond. Exactly. And the time he was in OHL, they have that kind of connection over there. Do you see Price go to Kraken? Not at all. In my book, at that moment, I don't see this at all. What happened. The next news, and we're going to go through this. If you have any question, of course, Nolan Patrick is by the colors of Vegas. So, Adam, hopefully you enjoyed that picture. It was for you tonight. But about that one. The next trade, I want to talk very quickly. The Arizona got a trade with the San Jose Sharks. A great trade for San Jose Sharks, guy. This is great. They got not Adam, but Adam Hill with a 7th draft pick for 2022. In return, Arizona got Joseph Corinar. He just signed a contract a couple of days ago. And also the 2nd draft pick 2022. Why they did this? Because Arizona had to let it go Adam Hill or Darcy Kuemper. They're going to lose one of them. And you get those trade today. That's happened because of that part. So San Jose get a great goaltender. They're going to expose now Martin Jones. And then they're going to get Hill. Hill is a great goaltender, guys. 25 years old. Play only 2nd year. And I think it's a really underrated goaltender. I would be really interesting to see him in San Jose, to be honest with you. who is going to replace Weber. But you're going to see what they're going to go on the UFA. I don't think so they're going to trade for the defenseman. I think they were really, really looking for Doug Hamilton, Rand Sutter. Kate Yandel, it would be one. I don't think so. They will just enough with Kate Yandel. They will get a little bit a better one compare. But they have a lot. Alec Martinez is under one over there. They have a lot of other defensemen on the UFA. They can get that one. They can get that one over there. So it'll be really interesting. I don't think so. They would trade for Zed John. I will be away of Zed John, to be honest with you. But that's my point here. How good is the player on the Rangers that Vegas got? Pretty good. Like at the bottom six, it will fit well. I think to get him, that'll open up now. They'll let it go. Rand Reeves, I believe, for my book. But you have other upside down about him. We're going to show to you a little bit later what happened with his as the yacht going on rebuild. That's a good question about this. I believe so. I think they're going to not be surprised if OEL is leaving. That would be not surprised they try to get Kessel out. But I think they go that direction over there. But great comments. Everybody is open over there. That Darcy Cooper is on discussion right now with Boston, Toronto to get trade. Can Montreal jump on that one? Who knows, right? If Carey Price leave. But before that, we'll see. Est-ce que Price va avec les Kraken? Les Kraken, Isaac, pour l'instant, il est sur la liste. Donc, on va voir s'il va le choisir. Moi, je ne le crois pas à cause que son argent est encore 25 millions qu'on lui doit. Puis, il est rendu à 34 ans. Et il y a encore 5 ans son contrat. Donc, moi, je ne crois pas qu'ils vont lui toucher. Do you think Lafrenière stay with the Rangers? Absolutely, he don't go nowhere. I think the Panthers should go after Gallen. That's a great question about this. We heard about that one, but they will ask a little bit more money. Good trade for that one over there. It's funny, I was going to make a video about the Panthers, about the situation. So that was the trade between both goaltenders. The next trade, it was the same. I just want to mention about this as the Coyotes trade with the New York Calendars. They got the old contract Andrew Land, guys. It's a big contract, a lot of money on that one there. But in return, they got 3 picks. But the Monkey, this is answer to you. That's why the reason they run to rebuild. They got 3 picks in return, all right? And they don't have a lot of picks. They lose their pick, first-round pick. So in return, they have to suck it up with the contract of Andrew Land. It's still, I believe, 2 more years at $6 million. Bill Armstrong said we want his leadership. I don't expect too much about this, but this is really for the prospect about that. For the Islanders, that open up, a salary cap open up. Islanders going to looking for Tarasenko, I believe. They're looking for Rand Sutter, and they're looking for me, in my book, maybe Lestagard. They're going to make a major signature the next couple of days when they're going to open up, guys. I expect that one over there for sure. The next one I want to talk about this. That was the return about this. I have a lot of pictures to show to you, so I'm great to get one. Well, this is a big one over there. It's a team between the New York Rangers at Tampa Bay to Vegas. So what happening is this part. The Rangers got Barclay Goodrow for the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're going to lose him anyway, all right? And what happening, they gave the rights to talk to him before the UFA open up. That's what happening about that. He's a 7th-round pick. In return, they got a 2022. Minor, it's happened all the time, all right? What happening after that? The Tampa Bay trade, the Rangers gave to Tampa Bay Brett Alden, and Alden got traded from Tampa Bay to Vegas, and in return they got the 4th-round pick 2022 from Vegas, and they got Nick DeSimone for the Vegas. So what happening also, every player involved between Tampa Bay and Vegas are exempt of the protection list. So Tampa Bay don't have to protect anybody for this money, everything like that. And Odin, of course, is now on the protection list. So that's what happening about that one over there. Islanders can go for next year. we'll see what happening. I'll be interested in who's going to be out. Palmieri, everything like that. They lost Lady. So they got $5 million for Lady for that one over there. So that's a good one. Engels will be back. They're going to looking maybe for another defenseman. Jake McCabe will be someone I would be not surprised. Martinez maybe or someone about that one also. And see what's going to have enough money to sign Cast about that one over there. NHL, welcome back aboard. Don't forget to click on the likes. Some great trade today. Yep, expand for the Rangers. Goodrow, nice. Just pick Goldman and Effie. Be good. Again, Goodrow don't have a lot of the offensive, to be honest with you. Vegas going to look on the center. Absolutely right about that one over there. Just give you an idea about Odin. Odin is a 2%, 11 on offensive, 17. Honestly, he played better years before that, but his defense is getting better this season. But again, no big impact at that moment. He's a young 23 years old, and you have to give him credit. He's at the bottom 6, but I think he can become a little bit better with the Golden Knights. About Goodrow is a 23%. Offensive is average. Defense is great. Great body check. All right. His forecheck is great. Right? He's a third liner, and they have no money anymore. He was 0.9. He's PK sometime. Listen, it's not Coleman. Goodrow is not Coleman. Goodrow look good on the third line with Gord, but he's going to be a bottom 6 if ever he's going with the Rangers. I think Rangers can get him at $2 million. That would be a good signature. About 3 years. He's still 28 years old. Can he go for four? But he cannot get more at $3 million, guys. It would be a bad trade for them for sure. Let's move on with all the stuff like that. We try and get, if we lose Price, who we take over the number 1 goal in Montreal, they're going to go on UF3. They have a lot of goaltender on the UF3 for sure. I will not be too much worried about that one over there. Jake Allen can carry on 40 games. I'm not worried about that. They can get Frederick Anderson if they want to. So I will not be too much worried. Pat Maschreck is on the UFA. Jonathan Bernier is on UFA. Frederick Anderson is on UFA. So we'll see what happens. Lightning loading up on pick to dish them out the Kraken to rate the Johnson. It will be really interesting tomorrow to see the list of the Tampa Bay. Johnson, I see Detroit or Seattle. I'll be interested if Gord is on the list or not tomorrow. That's what the key of that one tomorrow is, to see Tampa Bay. I'm excited. I'll maybe go live tomorrow talking about all the lists we have about that one. It will be a takeover if Price go for now. We'll take over. He's going to be. He's not going to get a 55 or 60 game. I think he would be great behind Price at 35, right? But not more 40 on my book. I think he's going to have a better goaltender with him for sure. Hi, Coach Dan Asham. Welcome back. Al would like to get Gord. It would be great to get him, but unfortunately, he's not going to get him because, you have no possibility to get him, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. The next trade happening today is between Pittsburgh and Toronto. Good pick from Toronto Maple Leaf. They got Jared McCann. In return, they sent back Philip Allender and the 7th round pick 2021. This trade, guys, again, it's the same thing. It's to open up to not losing players on the protection list. And now I believe they're going to protect Jason Zucker for the Pittsburgh. Can he go 4-4? Possible, but I think they will protect now Jason Zucker. Good pick for Jared McCann. He's a little bit underrated. He have a good year this year. I think he have 14 goals and 32 points, something like that. I don't know in front of me, but I think is a good pick for Toronto. He's underrated in my book, like I just said to you guys. And Allender is funny because he was traded from Pittsburgh to Toronto again, Kapanen and the trade, and now he returned again with Pittsburgh. So he's a funny trade, to be honest with you, about that one over there. So congratulations Toronto to get that one. I think it's good to get this one for sure. I'll just give you McCann. McCann is a contract at $2.9 million, 1 more year to go. Defensive is a great. Is really more what on the defense side. He's good on 5-5. You can see his graphics, guys. He have a good year. Look about his offense this year for 1920, 2021. He jumped for almost like 10% to 63%. So that's pretty good, to be honest with you. You can see at the top his offense, how he grip. Good finishing overall. So great year in 2021 from Jared McCann. It could be a great pick for Toronto Maple Leafs, to be honest with you. Hi, Stefan Member. Welcome aboard. As the Leaf keeping Frederik Andersen, right now, Andersen would like to come back with them. I don't think so. I think he can get a little bit more money somewhere else, but he would like to be there. He would like to share the net with that part. Can he accept $3 million? That's the question, the big question about that one over there. They tried to get Darcy Kuemper for the Arizona, talking about a trade over there. Toronto is the same problem, is the money situation. So it'll be really, really interesting about that one over there. But definitely they need not a backup. They need a solid goaltender to follow, to be partner with Jack Campbell, where I believe is not number one. I think it's a little bit like a Jake Allen for me, Jack Campbell on my book. Do you think Seattle will take a Price? No, I don't think so. Then I think it will be good to go. He'll be back with the Montreal Canadiens. I'll be really surprised to see that one then. One is the UF free. I think you talk about a free agent. July 28th at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. We're going to be live at 11 o'clock in the morning for a couple of more hours. We'll be live Wednesday night. Wednesday night live is the Seattle Kraken select their 30 players. How this work is this: 14 forward, 17 forward, 9 defensemen, and 3 goaltender, or 17, 9, and 3. I'm sorry about that one over there. So that's what they have to reach, the number, if they want to select all of them, everything like that. So 17, 9, and 3, that's the rule. They cannot get more at 3 goaltender. They cannot get more at 9 defensemen. That's the rules in NHL. Can they get 19-7? Yes, they can. But they cannot go with a minimum for sure. About that one there. When it does, the trade open back up after the entry draft. So everything going to be back normal Thursday morning. All right, so after the Seattle Kraken, everything back normal Thursday, and then after that they can trade. You're going to see a lot of movement after the Seattle. They have about 17 trade before Vegas expansion draft. Exactly like today. Today we have 11 movement. You have 17. The GM holding the leash right now and waiting for the rope, and then they open up more after the Seattle Kraken situation. I think that Anderson will go to Seattle. Not really. He's a UF free collect, so he's not going to be there. So if you talk about Frederik Andersen, he's not going to Seattle, to be honest with you. I think you have other location he can be, to be honest with you. Who is his health farm? They don't have right now, but they have one, but they not have. So they're going to have a new team in Palm Spring in California, and the team's going to be there. So what they did this year, they split with the Panthers, the club farm, to send a couple of players, because they're not going to be a full team yet, because they only get like what, extra 7, maybe 12, 13, 14 extra players at the end of this, plus maybe trade. So they're not going to enough players at that moment to get a full team in American Hockey League. So they split with the Florida Panthers for the upcoming season. Then they're going to have the new arena. Everything is a Palm Spring in California. Let's move on to the next one. I'm going to go all the way. That's the trade between both of them. So that gives you an idea. They have another trade today with the Vancouver and the Dallas Star. The Dallas going to lose Jason Dickinson anyway on the protection list, so they trade him to the Vancouver Canucks. I think it's a good trade for the Canucks to pick him. In return, they got a 3rd-round draft pick in 2021. Good pick for Vancouver on that one over there. And I think Dickinson is really a bottom 6, but a really solid on both ways. He does well on the defensive side, to be honest with you. Is right now a RFA, I believe. And yes, he's a RFA. If to 1 point sign, he may be re-signed at $2 million. Would be interesting. Have a good year this year, a little bit better. And he took advantage of the many injury for the Dallas Stars. So he took advantage. Bottom six, third line, fourth line with Vancouver. That's it. But at the end of the day, Dallas got to pick and return because if not, the Seattle Kraken, I believe, they're going to get him about that one. Great podcast. You're welcome, Dan. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I can send this OB trade. Old B is Anderson is UFA, so he don't have to be traded. Old B is what the people are thinking is going to be the backup with Seattle Kraken. That's what a rumor we heard today. So Old B is not going to be protected by the Vancouver Canucks, and the Kraken are interested about Old B. Is it possible happening? I don't know. We know already, like I mentioned at the beginning of the podcast, Drager is going to be the UFA signed by them about that one over there. But otherwise, it's going to happen. I check my phone because all the everything's going on happening right now. So that would happen, this one over there. That's the trade, everything like that. This concludes, guys, all the trade today in NHL. But we have more news for you guys. All right? Sorry about that. The Toronto Maple Leafs hired today an assistant coach, Spencer Carberry, to the coaching staff. He become the third coach over there. Carberry have a great run in the East Coast Hockey League for many years, American Hockey League, and also in a junior. Carberry play in the minor league, East Coast Hockey League, and also in Tulsa. I crossed him when he was with the Stingrays, South Carolina. I remember him, but again, he's going to be an assistant coach with the Toronto. I'm going there in about 2 seconds. I'm going there. He's coming right there. He's about 3 news. The next news I want to talk about this, the St. Louis Blues will reportedly expose star winger Vladimir Tarasenko in the expansion draft, exactly like Carey Price. Tarasenko is going to be on the expansion draft. The Boston Bruins announced today they're going to go away with Jaroslav Halak. So Halak is going to be on the UFA. That would be funny if Montreal signed Halak with Carey Price, but it's not going to happening. But I'll just give you an idea what it would be funny to see this about that one over there. Yes, I'm coming with that one over there, Fallon, about that one over there. The Los Angeles Kings, they going to expose the veteran goaltender Jonathan Quick on the expansion draft also for the team. That's another big news. Exactly what Carey Price. He carried on an amazing big contract also. So that will be another thing. Now, the big signature of the day happening earlier this morning around 12 o'clock when the Dallas Stars signed the all-star defenseman, the 21 years old, Miro Heiskanen, for the 8-year contract, exactly what Fallon was talking about. He's a $8 million, 8.5, I'll be honest with you. He had 27 points last year, 8 goals, 19 assists. At that age, that's what they're looking for, because now at 29 years old, he will become a UFA, and he's get a lot. Now, his contract is a little bit different, like what he said. I want to share this to you. His contract next season is going to be only $2 million base with $3 million signing bonus. Then he got a $7 million. Then he got a 10, 11, 9, 8, and 6.5, 6.6. So that's give a little bit more. We know that the salary cap is going to be increasing the next 3 years, I believe. So that give a little bit more for the players to the team. What make this trade, what this contract makes, guys, it's open up more for how much Kel McCarr now is going to get for Colorado. How much Quinn Hughes is going to negotiate with the Vancouver Canucks. So the young guys like Hughes, McCarr, have right now a possibility to get a new contract. Can they go for 8 years like Heiskanen? Are they going to compare themselves with Heiskanen? If Heiskanen get 8.5 guy, McCarr have to close to $10 million. $9 million, of course, is so much better to Heiskanen in my book. That seemed like a lot of money for 27 points. You know what? That's the first thing I thought at that moment. at the beginning, I said, geez, there's a lot of money on that one. I think he don't have a great year last year. Though he did not play the level like he played before that. But he's going to be better to Klemberg. Klemberg is already 27, 28 years old. So they have the new, for the next 8 years, they have him over there. I think it's a little bit more I think he could get him at $7 million. That would be a great deal. But that would be my suggestion. I don't see him at 60 points. Maybe he will reach it one day, but I don't see him right now at 60 points. If you get 27, guys, it's about like 40, 43. It's a lot of money. I'll be honest with you. I agree with you, Fallon, about that one over there. I agree with you. He's a great hockey player. He's a great young hockey player for sure about that one over there. Give you an idea what happening with him. This is WAR, 67%. Look, it's power play. He play on both special team, on power play, on PK. He's 58 on offense, but 70. You can see his graphic, guys. He dropped from 1920 to 2021, both on even strength. Even strength, 5 versus 5 is offense, defense drop, and also is at the top over there, his offense also drop overall. He has now a $8.5 million, $8 million. Don't forget, guys, to make some comments there. I don't know how many people is around. I'm just enjoying myself right now to have a good time tonight. I just like to show up like that. I surprise everybody. And thanks again to be a part. Hopefully, you're going to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. The next news I want to talk is the New York Islanders signed Andy Green, the veteran, 38 years old, signed only a one-year contract at $750,000. Last year, he played 55 games. The veteran's ex-captain of New Jersey Devils. He have 1 goal, 4 assists. This is the depth of the team. Defense number 6. He's there for his leadership. He's a good professional hockey player. He can teach the young guys over there. So congratulations to the Islanders to sign back Mr. Andy Green. Why do people pass on him in the draft? He was not far. I think he was not the 3rd overall pick, Fallon. Am I right or wrong? Was a good agent? Yes, yes. He was a good agent for sure. I have one over there. I think Kennedy was a 3rd overall pick. Let me check with you, buddy. My computer is very slow, I know. Miro Eskinen, guys, he was a 3rd overall pick. Yeah, 2017. So not many people, pass over him. Dallas got him right away. So if I don't know, being honest with you, he's okay at the level he play. He's a little bit what Carey Price does for Montreal. That's what Andy Green does for the New York Islanders. Exactly the same thing, off ice, on ice. That's how he is. He's a great leader. He was a captain for many years with the New Jersey Devils. So that's what I said about that one there. If someone for me to stay at a low minute, I will stay. Yeah, I'm sure. No, he was 3rd overall pick. So that's what I was curious when you said that to me about that. But honestly, it was this one. The Tampa Bay signed a minor contract today to the defenseman Frederick Claesson to a 1-year contract, two-way contract, American Hockey League. Claesson was originally drafted by the Senator Ottawa, 5th round pick, 126 overall in 2011 NHL draft. So he's about 30 years old, 27, 28 years old. Never been a consistency player in NHL. He's always bubbled. Most of the time he played on AHL. Strange captain for New Jersey. Not really. He was a great hockey player. I don't know if you see him play for. I think he was pretty good overall. The Anaheim signed the Alexander Volkov, the ex-Tampa Bay Lightning player. He's 24 years old. Now he's signing a 1-year contract, 1 extension, $925,000. $925K. He have 13.7 goals, 6 assists, and 37 games. Like he said, he was straight at the deadline from that Tampa Bay. Look, I think he's become a good hockey player. I think you have everything, guys. In my book, He has every skill to become a little bit what Carter Verhey did with the Panthers. He's a guy, a kid can score 20 goals in the NHL. It's just they have no chance yet. And I think with that team, it's going to be great also. I believe he's going to have success over there with Anaheim. 28, all right. Are the Senators going to stay in the basement? I don't think so. I think they have a really good year this year, to be honest with you. Was like him a low end. Yep, I like him as a low end prospect. Absolutely right about this, Fallon, too. I agree with you for sure. Great about that. The Minnesota Wild signed another one. It's Joseph Gramarosa, a 2 years way contract, 750 NHL, 170 American Hockey League, 750 also the second year, 182.5. Has signed Joseph to a year's two-way contract extension. He's played about 6-7 games, I believe, with the Minnesota Wilds. More American Hockey League. He's a little bit top, bottom four line. He's not a fighter, but a tough guy, grinder. That's pretty much what I can mention to him. But again, it's not a big sign, but that brings depth on the New Jersey. Another signature, the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is just the goaltender, Joseph Wolf, to the contract extension. He was a third-round pick, 62 overall for the Toronto Maple Leafs in 2016. He's going to get a carry-on at 750. I don't know exactly how much he's going to get in American Hockey League. No idea who is the wild player. Yeah, he appeared a couple of times. That's a team in Quebec or has ship sell. I don't think so will happen right now. I don't see what could happen with that one over there, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, it is what it is, right? At the end of the day, anything like that. But at the end of the day, the biggest news of the day is Carey Price, guys. Carey Price have opened up his clothes to not be protected by the Montreal Canadiens. So now he's going to be on the no protection list. Would be interesting if they're going to get him. I don't think so will happen, to be honest with you. I don't see what they going to get him, but obviously. Well, I like good goalie. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, behind Campbell and behind those goaltender they have on it, you know what I mean? Hutchinson, Anderson, and then you have Dave Riddich over there. No spot over there. And remember, before that, yeah, Bibo was over there, Antoine Bibo. Now he's with... Finally, I agree with you. He's not going nowhere. Absolutely right. I agree with you about that one over there. Yep. He's 34 years old, I believe. 2005, 18. So we talk about 16. I think he's 33, no? Price. Is 33. He's going to be 34 this year. So that gives you an idea about that one, right? So I don't think so. You have to go that way. I don't see how Seattle would accept a goaltender, 34 years old, with $25 million to carry on. More at 25, but it's whatever it is. The minimum he gets is $25 million, so I don't think so. I hope Davis is coming back to the Calgary. It'll be interesting, right? Calgary right now, they have a Louis Domingue as a UFA. And, of course, they have a Max Strom. So they're going to look for the goaltender number 2. Will be interesting. James Rimmer is going over there. Or Alak. Will be interesting what Calgary is going to do with that. I don't think Carey want to move on he likes Montreal. I think Price doing this, keep Allen, Price together. Yep, so right, Khaled and Dan. I agree with you, both of you. Thanks to join us again tonight. Thanks, everybody, to click on the likes. About that one, I'm sorry about the subscribe. It look like it's bothering me a lot now. Sorry, it was open up for the introduction of the night. I just want to mention, everybody, just want to remind you, don't forget we have a show. I can give it to you right now. He's not there. Here we go. I think I deleted it. We have a show called the Power Play Show with Coach Frenchie, the Power Play Night. It's going happening every night now, Sunday night to Friday night at 9 o'clock, not at 8 o'clock anymore, 9 o'clock Eastern time. And that's what we do. At the end of the show, normally, not tonight, but we have a quiz. We talk about the news. We're going to have a lot of this week will be fun because this week we're going to build the Kraken team, the Seattle Kraken tomorrow night. Tomorrow we're going to talk about all the lists of each team, a surprise. How surprised are you? Example, like Carey Flame did not, I don't know, protect Brett Ritchie, example, or which player you're going to pick now from the list of Calgary. So we're going to go through this tomorrow night. Monday morning, I'm sure. And during the week, we're going to go closer. Don't forget, guys, Wednesday night is the draft for the expansion draft for the Seattle. We are live. And then Friday night, we are live all night. All night. I'm doing the cover, the 31 picks and first round pick NHL. And I'm going to have your participation with me. I'm going to be live also Saturday during the day, talking about the second round, everything like that. So it'll be really embarrassing about that one over there. Emma be there making good pick for Kraken. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I think it'll be fun for everybody to do this. And again, I was not supposed to be here tonight, but because Carey Price situation, because the situation everywhere, and as well, Engels, we miss you, buddy. Hopefully you're going to follow up with us. We are live in Engels every night, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Join us. Talk to us. We are really, I think now the people love the friendship quiz at the end of the show. We start this, and the questions are not easy, well, maybe for Fallon, but for the rest of the people, they are not easy. I think we get a good participation because of that one. So hopefully I will see you more. It's well. We miss you. You always bring a lot of great comments. Again, share this, please. Leave your comments. Check the video every night. We do video every day. Go get the little, like I said, go get your notification when we create a video. That'd be awesome. You're welcome. Jan Eric, welcome back, buddy. Let's go back to himself. Yeah. Welcome back, Jan and Eric. Hopefully you're doing well. Randy N, welcome back, buddy. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'll be awesome. We have 13 likes. Why not to get 15 tonight? That would be great. Again, sharing this, we want to add more. We got a new subscriber today. We have now one plus. We're looking to get more. We have to get 1,100. That'd be awesome. And we're going to build this. By the way, we have a new affiliation. If you're looking for jersey, hockey jersey, promotion about hockey NHL, we got a new affiliation. I'm going to give you the code. We're coming right now with the promotion right now is going to be ready for the next 24, 48 hours. And then we're also going to be a membership. And then we're going to also our own store merchandise. I'm working on that one over there. So a lot of excitements coming for the Hockey Nation Live show. So we grow that one at a time. We are not the best, the biggest right now, and it's okay. I'm not looking for the biggest. I'm looking for the quality. I'm looking to be different. I'm looking to get what we have, and that's why we make us special. That's make us different. And you make the one here the difference. It's because each one of you behind your keyboard or behind your phone or behind your iPad, or maybe behind your desktop. Who knows? Who do you think the Winnipeg Jets are going to give to Seattle? They tried. I was surprised because this morning I was, guys, on social media with TSN, Sportsnet, with Feldman, Seravalli. I was like everywhere to get every quick. If you go, guys, on the Facebook page called the Hockey Nation Live Show, 99% of you guys, you don't go there. But you have so much information there. It's unbelievable how quickly we bring information there. Whatsoever, they tried to trade Mason Appleton, and I think that would be, if he's not protect tomorrow, is going to be the players the Kraken is going to get. I think Andrew Cope is going to be protect Fallon, but I would be more like a Mason Appleton is going to be the ones going to be on protect on that one over there. That's what the rumor, that's what they are talking about. That's what they're thinking. For Calgary, it's going to be Giordano. for sure about that one over there. I don't think so. The Vancouver is shopping right now Brock Bowser. That's what the rumor. So it'll be interesting about that. Johnny Golden, welcome aboard. That's the point behind that, right? Now, for a stunt marketing, Carey Price can make more money by his name, by his reputation, and by the way he can play over there. Possible. But at the end of the day, if Montreal lose Carey Price, that's open up at $10.5 million. You can sign a new goaltender. You can sign a good defenseman. In my video today, I talk about Montreal Canadiens. I talk about they have to find a center. They have to find a RD. They have to find a goaltender if it's Jake Allen or Carey Price leaving. And then they have to get another defenseman and a left wing also. So it'll be really interesting. We'll fill the seat for... Carey Price, Carey Price is already sold out. They have 32,000 season tickets over there. So I'll not be worried about that one over there. It's just like a merchandise and the reputation he brings. Imagine you have him, Tarasenko over there, and they have maybe Jordan over there, maybe another like 4 or 5 big star like Vegas bring. Can Carey Price become the Marc-Andre Fleury? Gonna be sad if Joe leave, yeah. Our fellow accept already he's going to be leave over there. I believe it's going to be over for him over there. I don't see. Calgary was quiet today. We didn't see nowhere Calgary return that. Who do you think the Avs are going to lose the game to Seattle? My my prediction today was Jonathan Drouin, and it was Jake Allen, and then after that was Jonathan Drouin. Honestly, I did not look on the social media yet, see what the protection. We're going to see this tomorrow morning. I'm going to jump on this. I'm going to be back live, or I'm going to make a video. But it will be really interesting. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, we're going to build the list of each team, go through this, and ask an example to Fallon. Hey, what do you think about Calgary? If you have that list, if you are Kraken, each one of you, if you have the list of Chicago, which player do you take? And that's we're going to make that team over there. And we're going to go there all the way. And then we're going to talk about the draft for Friday night. I have to do this also. A lot of great activities. This is a busy July. I don't know what we're going to do in August. We're going to be boring, coach. We have to find something. Yes, we have a couple of guests, everything like that. It will be not maybe 6 days, but maybe 5 days. But it will be alive for sure. It's still gone yet. You talk about Eric Staal. He's a UFA, and Montreal is not going to sign him back. So it'll be interesting what Eric Staal is going to go next year. There have been one thing Calgary, Brett Richardson, that's his not GM, is actual clown. The good thing about Brett Richardson is like he maybe open up because you have a rules. You have to protect a minimum a defenseman and forward to expose, and that's give maybe a possibility to get him exposed versus maybe another players. That's the only reason I believe about that one there. One thing for sure, all this stuff is making the offseason very interesting. I'll be honest with you, yes, Johnny, it's not happened a lot. It's not going to happen again for many. It's a condensed this year. Usually, it's not happened that way, guys. It's an NHL draft in June, expansion letter, and then you're a free after. This year is getting, because your Stanley Cup is what? 12 days ago, 10 days ago, and now you have this, and then after that, Friday, and then Wednesday next week. From tonight until next week will be amazing. Kimberly Shepard! Kimberly Anna! Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate that. You guys, you make that live stream great. You guys make this. One day we're going to be 20. One day we will be 40. One day will be 100. It takes time to build something. It's to do it with consistency and to show up every night and not give up. So we have the Be Right final thought. Ryan Ellis 3-way deal to Philly. Great for Philadelphia. For the rest, for Nashville and for Vegas. For Vegas, they take a chance. I think they gave up already at Cody Glass. They did not use him during the playoff. All right. So they take a chance with Nolan Patrick. On the Nashville, the Rand Ellis trade gave them a chance to save another players and that organization for the expansion draft. That's the reason they did that trade over there. Second thing, they get more money on the salary cap. Ellis is 6.3. Myers is what? 2 point something. All right. And Cody Glass is at 900,000. All right. Nashville take a chance with Cody Glass. I believe of all the players we mentioned, Cody Glass could become the biggest star, but he could be also a flop. I don't have the right answer yet about that one. We'll see in 3 years. At the beginning, Weber versus Subban, everybody was said Marc Bergeron make the biggest mistake. Today, Bergeron looked like a genius today. So you never know at the beginning. You have to wait 3 years, everything like that. And August, guy, we're going to some night, we're going to do a draft. So how you talk about coach? We maybe said we're going to redo the draft 2012. And then we're going to reselect the draft completely for what we know today. Brett's going to be a rebuild event. Thought they made the playoff. They was not good, Nashville, Fallon. Nashville was not good. The only reason they did well is because of Julius Saras. The goaltender Saras was unbelievable. That's the reason really they look great. But overall, they don't have a great. They get very well the second half of the season. That's what I believe me. That team did not show exactly who they are. I'll be really surprised for next season, how they look like. Will Glass finally start to live up his potential? Hopefully, Johnny. Kaden Jenkins, welcome aboard. I'm glad, guys, you show up late, but you show up. Johnny, that's a big interrogation right there. I watched him and Anderson. He have like 10 points and 14 games. He have a 6-point power play, 6-point power play over there. Where he struggle is 5 versus 5. He's doing well on power play, but 5 versus 5 he struggled. And it's another one. Nolan Patrick got injuries, shoulder concussion. I think it was the legs and concussion, and that would be something. OMG, I thought you were on vacation until tomorrow night. Kimberly, I have to show up. We have too many big news today, so I have to show up. And I don't take vacation. If I'm not here, I'm doing graphics. And on Facebook, that's why you can see all the news. I show up all the time. Press expose Ryan Robinson and Duchesne. They cannot expose both of them. I think one of the two will be more Duchesne, but they will try to trade that one over there. It will be really, really interesting what the Rangers is going to do with Buchnevich. I make another video a couple of days ago about my 28 trade bait, where of the 28 going to be trade. Already, 2 of them are already trade, but that's what I would be really interesting about that, to see that what they look like. What you show much is coming. It's coming very soon. We'll work on that one over there. I tried to create. By the way, he's upset about me right now. He's really mad about me. People in the house. I tried to create a merchandise for Flipper. So, and then I tried to sell this on NFT also. So I'm working on that one. It's a lot of project. I just have 24 hours, guy. Nobody works for me. I do this by myself. So we'll see. I'm just thinking that worry that the Kraken will pick Price. Of course, you have to be worried, NHL. But me, I see the positive about that. If we lose Price, right? First of all, nobody will trade for Carey Price. Nobody. No one. Second thing is this. If they lose Price, they make $11 million for NHL for the next 5 years. And they can get a solid defenseman, UFA, and a good goaltender with Jake Adam. Can he carry Price? No. But at the end of the day, Carey Price cannot be what he was, like 55 game, 60 game per year. That's why the reason he don't want to leave. Jake Allen. Can Seattle, they pick him is just for stunt marketing. But I don't think so they will do it. They already have an agreement with Chris Traeger. And if they do that with Chris Traeger, it's because they already have their backup number one. And now they're looking for backup number two. And so for me, the chance to get Carey Price with it, 99.9999. So it will be interesting about that one then. Maybe whatever you spell it, Rangers winners, trade bait. You talk about Buchnevich or you talk about D'Angelo. D'Angelo is going to be about like maybe buy out, something like that. But Buchnevich is this part. The Buchnevich case is this, guys. He's 26 years old. He's an RFA. He's already at $3 million. And when you are an RFA, you have to you cannot go lower. So you get 3.75 plus 10%. So he's now at $4 million at the beginning. Can he get more after that? We'll see. But the Rangers is going to have different difficulties with the money at some point. And they have to get also just getting some money. So a couple of players they have to sign up. I think very soon Georgia would be trade. I believe so. They have another good goaltender under that. I don't want to learn about hockey. That's why I watch you, coach. I want to learn. No problem. Then welcome. Anytime you have a question, anytime you want to reach me, no problem. Like after expansion, of course, there's going to be a lot of things after the expansion, guys. Expect a lot of things happening. I want Price to stay. I have Price jersey. I think that would be good. Yeah. It would be interesting to see that. Do you think Spencer Knight would be the top 10 goalies? Not next year, but Spencer Knight is going to be a really solid goaltender the next 3, 4, 5 years. He's going to be better to Carter Hart. We're still missing 1 likes to get 15. I'm still buying about Tarasenko for free. Here's the point, NHL. You're going to see some players tomorrow on the list. You'll be shocked. You'll be surprised. But they already negotiate with Ron Francis. So they have something behind already done. And nobody talk about this yet. Because it's frozen. So after Wednesday, you're going to see maybe a trade Montreal Canadiens with the Seattle Kraken. They pick Jonathan Drouin. Now they're going to get Brent Kulak to the Seattle, and they're going to get maybe a third-round pick back, but that would protect the reason why Carey Price was open up. So you're going to see those kind of stuff like that happening after that. You're going to see trade between the St. Louis Blues. They get, I don't know, Sanford, and return, all right, they're going to get another pick, one of their players, and that will give the reason why they did not pick Tarasenko. So some players you're going to see Wednesday night, so why they did not get that players. You have some negotiation could happen after that between Seattle and the team. They will trade for Jones. I'm really nervous about Zed Jones, to be honest with you. He had one terrible WAR graphics. He turned the puck a lot. He had a really bad season last year, really bad. So be careful to get him. I will not give him a lot for him. Hopefully Montreal is not going to that race. But it would be interesting about that. But Chicago is a number one. Thank you so much, NHL, to encourage. We got a 15. Thank you, NHL. Really nice from you. Can we trade start happening again? They will start after Wednesday night. So I think it's Thursday morning at 12 or Thursday morning at 8 in the morning. I don't know exactly. I apologize. But everything is freeze right now until Wednesday night for sure. It's going to be Thursday. And then after that, the UFA is going to be the 28th, the following Wednesday after that. Anytime I believe Hawks better not give up a lot of their future for John is so. Will be interesting. I think they will give one of the big name, Kusharev or Kirby Dak on that trade for sure. Coach is the best. Do it for him. NHL, too nice for you. Thank you so much. Appreciate a lot, guys. So that's what happening about that one there. So that's what, anything you have any question before we shut down? It's already 10:23 and then I have a couple of things to do. Tomorrow, big day. I will be back tomorrow night. Possible I'll be live tomorrow morning. I don't know exactly. Every time I get the list, I'm going to make video or I'm going to make, I'm sure I'm going to make a video for Florida Panthers tomorrow morning when I get the list. And then I maybe go live. But tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern time, don't miss the show. It's going to be an amazing, great show tomorrow night. I'll be live at 9 o'clock. What is the day for hockey? Thanks again, but what a day for hockey. It was an amazing day. NHL, we text each other. It was great to see all the news around 2 o'clock after 3 because it's happening all the time. It was crazy between 12. I think Chicago is give up Waives second round this year, Lucas Richel, and a third next year. If possible, that would be good for Lucas Richel is a good hockey player. I don't know if they're going to keep him and maybe give Kirby Dak or Kusharev. Putting list 10 o'clock Eastern time, cannot wait. Yes, it's about that time. It'll be interesting. I'll be on the social media tomorrow morning for sure. Francis gave me now. Yes, exactly. About that one over there for sure. Guys, that's conclude the show for tonight. Thank you so much for everything, for each one show up at the last minute. It was not on the list to do it. We just decided to do it myself when I see 9 o'clock. I said, you know what? Carey Price changed everything. So I was going to make a video. I said, let's talk with the people. That's what we love to do, is talking with each one of you. And you always bring great comments here and give us a better way to do this, better to do live stream and video. And that's good. It's always fun to exchange each other. So thank you so much for your participation tonight. Thank you so much to be here tonight. Thank you for the likes. And don't forget to sharing with your friends. Don't forget to leave your comments about each video. Notification, click on the little ring beside the subscribe. But I look forward to see you tomorrow. Have an amazing, great rest of the night, everybody. And thanks again, Fallon, NHL, everybody else to be a part of this show. You make that show amazing because each one of you are.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness
what if
inside
I
of you.
open my soul?
You are awesome.
Here I stand
Thank
by
you so much,
myself
everybody. Have an amazing,
on
great
my
night.
own.
And,
What if
a long
I
time we
lose
didn't
all
see it.
control
Here we go.
and
We have
take
some
a
snow
step out
tonight.
into the unknown?
Have a good night, everybody. Thanks again for joining the Hockey Nation live show.
What do I know?
Thanks, Wendy.
What's going on now? Is this another breakdown?
I missed that. Thanks for reminding me.
I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just
Thanks, Kimberly.
putting on a show.
We love you. Thanks, Fallon.
What do I know? I need to open my eyes and get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise.